Well, hello YouTubers, this is Bob Hickman. It is so good to be back with you. Well, you guys have all been writing and saying, Bob, teach us more magical charms, and so here I am. And today we've got a special treat. We're going to learn about the charm known as the magical green pentagram. That's right. And if you keep it here, you're going to learn how to make it today. So I'm so glad you're here, and let's see what we can do. Thanks so much. Now, it's traditional that the green pentagram charm be made of green felt. And as you can see here, I've got some yardage of green felt. Now you can pick up green felt at your local craft store or fabric store. And it's not very expensive. But you only need maybe a yard of felt at the most. I always buy felt in large quantities because I go through it a lot. But anyways, I've just cut off a small section here, as you can see. And this is going to be the base for our magical pentagram. Now, remember, as we're doing this, we are actively casting a spell. So we want to be very attentive to what we're doing. Now, the next part that we want to do is we want to draw the sacred pentagram. And we want to do it with a piece of chalk. And I encourage you to use chalk because it comes off of fabric. And so I'm going to draw the mystical pentagram. Now, as we draw the pentagram, we want to think about what our intention is. I'm doing this pentagram for prosperity and success. So I'm going to start drawing, and as I'm drawing the pentagram with my chalk, I want to be thinking about prosperity and success. And as you can see, just take your time and do it carefully. Some people like to use a ruler. I tend to want to do things freehand. You may have to rotate your fabric. And if you mess up, you can wipe off the chalk. And that will allow you a chance to realign. And you might even chant, with this pentagram I lay, I bring success to me today. Here this pentagram I lay, to bring to me success this day. And as you can see, we traced an outline of a pentagram. The 5 points of the pentagram are earth, air, fire, water, spirit. The 5 elements under divinity. Once you have your pentagram drawn, the next step is to cut it out. Now, remember, because you're doing a spell, you want to be very focused. And you can even chant, here this pentagram I lay, to bring to me success this day. Now, when you're cutting, you only want to cut along the outer edges. Don't cut all the way up, or you'll cut through your design. It's traditional to start in one way and go all the way around as you chant. Here this pentagram I lay. Now remember, as you're cutting, keep your focus and take your time. There's no rush. In magic, it takes time to bring things into fruition. Here this pentagram I lay, to bring to me success today. Now, once your pentagram is cut, there you have it. Once you have your basic pentagram cut out, then you can just kind of smooth out some of the rough edges. Just a little touch-ups here where it's a little rough. And now remember, you don't have to have this be exact in perfect shape and form. What's more important is that you put your intent and your heart into it. In fact, I kind of like that my pentagram is not perfectly shaped. It's a little lopsided, but that's okay. It adds character to it. I don't think the witches of old were great mathematicians. So we just trim it up a little bit here. Here's a little bit of a rough edge. I want to just smooth out a little bit. Just a little bit of refinement. Just a little bit. Now, once you have your pentagram made, then you can place it up somewhere in your home. I'm going to put mine up here by the door. And it will serve as a blessing that will bring business to me and prosperity. Now, if you make your intent for these to be for protection, you can use them for that as well. In fact, the pentagram is always a protective sign, so it will bless you. Now, I'm going to put a tack in each point here because it honors each element, and it itself enforces the spell. So we meditate on each element, earth, air, fire, water, as we put the points in. And remember, with our pentagram, we always want to have the top point up because that honors divinity. And now we have our wonderful mystical green pentagram. So guys, I hope that this has given you some ideas to to work with the traditional mystical green pentagram. I'm so glad you've been here today, and if you make one of these, maybe you'll make a video response and show it to me. Now, I know I'm going to get letters, and people are going to say, well, Bob, I don't like green. I want to do mine in blue or yellow or red. You can do that as well. But it is traditional, as I said, that it be done in green. I don't know why. I think it's because of the earth goddess. But you can do it in different colors. But it should be done in felt because it is traditional that it's wool is considered a protective energy element. And this is wool felt. So hopefully that'll answer that for you. But anyways, guys, I hope you'll make a mystical pentagram and do a video response. Give me thumbs up if you like this. And let me know what you think. Put comments in the box below. And for all of you on Facebook and Twitter and LinkedIn, let me know your responses as well. Thank you so much, guys, for being here. This is Bob Hickman. And keep it here at Spirit Channel because we got plenty more videos coming this week. We'll have some more magical charms coming, and we're going to also have messages from the spirit world. So you know where it's at. Keep it here at Spirit Channel.